This is Jordan from Jersey, and this is what I thought of Lost Season 6, Episode 10, The Package. So this was a pretty decent episode overall, but I wasn't feeling all of it. So let's start with the bad. First off, the night vision shots from the beginning of the episode. Seriously, that was really kind of lame. It reminded me of the periscope shot from a few episodes ago. I didn't mind that too much. This I did. There was really no reason for it. It kind of would have been better for suspense if all of a sudden they were just attacked out of nowhere. As it was, we knew it was coming. Also, the aphasia thing, I understand it as a real, although rare condition where you can remember how to understand a language and write it, but not speak it. But did we really need that? Absolutely no scene in this episode was made better by the fact that Sun couldn't speak English. Didn't help anything along. All I can hope is that in some episode down the line they're going to pay that off with some really meaningful scenes of something, but it was just really lame and kind of dumb in this episode. But let's go on to the good now. Desmond's back. Apparently he was the package who was in the locked room on the submarine. Also, the package could stand for the watch that Jin gave to Kimi, but Desmond is back after a long absence on the show. He's back. He's a bit drugged up, but I cannot wait to see him next week and in the upcoming weeks, as he's one of the coolest characters of the show. And Mikhail's back. That's right, the Let's Bring Him Back from the Dead in the Flash Sideways trend continues this week with Mikhail, the Cyclops from the Odyssey, if Charlie was Odysseus, but that's a whole complicated thing I won't get into. The one-eyed guy is back, and he starts with 2 and ends with 1. Who saw that coming? Me, and probably everybody else, but it was still very cool to see him back. We also got to see Room 23 again. I didn't realize it was Room 23 at first. I said to my sister, hey, this looks like Room 23, or reminds me of it, and then about 15 seconds later, Zoe confirmed that it was, in fact, Room 23, so that was cool to see again. One thing I found kind of striking about this episode was how much characters communicated with each other, or reiterated that they had communicated with things. One thing people always complain about with Lost is the characters never tell each other stuff. Everybody's in the dark because they never sit down and just tell each other, hey, I ran into this in the woods, I found this person's that guy. But this episode, we found out everybody knew that John Locke had come to see, or not John Locke, but the Smoke Monster had come to see Ben when he was chained up. Everybody knew that Hurley had gone out into the jungle to get Richard Albert back. Sawyer actually told Jin everything he knew about the Smoke Monster and about Charles Widmore, so no one was actually in the dark more than they had to be, and that was a nice change of pace for the show. Overall, this was certainly more of a setup episode than anything else. The Flash Sideways was good, one of the better ones, probably. It connected up with the Saeed flashback, as could be expected, but it looks like that might be the last we see of Saeed. I was kind of thinking that, hey, if these characters start to converge, they might all come together in the Flash Sideways. That could still happen, but it looks like Saeed is long gone in this particular Flash Sideways. Well, that's it for what I thought of Lost Season 6, Episode 10, The Package. Be sure to subscribe to my videos so you can check them out every week when I release new reviews. Also, hey, Lost is ending soon. What other shows do you want me to review? I mean, let's not get too crazy here. I'm not reviewing Smallville or the Real Housewives of, New Mexico or whatever. But if you've got a serious suggestion, let me know. These videos get plenty of views for me, so I'd like to keep up the reviews of television shows that you guys want to have reviewed. So let me know. Have a good week, and we've got very little Lost left, but I can't wait for the next episode.